Drake so cute this beat.
Intro. So I'm about to do the intro.
Yep.
All right. Boom. Welcome to Not Another Podcast, live from Atlanta. It's a party with a splash of conversation. My name's Elena Story.
I'm Tree Highest.
Cola the curator.
And our new cabin member is Ridemyvibe. And we got our sound guy, Benji, driving on this too. Period.
Yay.
Okay, so you're from Tennessee, right?
Correct.
Are you from Morristown?
I'm from Morristown.
Okay.
Motown in the
That's
house.
crazy.
Yeah.
So my whole family is from Morristown.
Oh, yeah. Who's your family?
Like Story, Simpson. That's my cousin. So, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I know Benji. Oh, you said the stories?
Mm-hmm.
And Simpsons? Like Joaquin?
Sure. If he says so, yes, yeah.
Yeah, I know all of them.
So how do you guys know each other?
Benji? Initially, I think maybe just from Morristown. You know what I'm saying? Like, we all know each other type shit.
He really hit me up because I was working for it. Nobody else was really working in Morristown except for him. He the one who escaped it. He's like the only artist, the only real artist who escaped from it.
Hey, shout out.
Yeah, there's nothing that really, not a lot comes from there, so.
The only one that be working for real.
I salute, brother.
My dog.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, big ups. What do you say? Oh, I learned this.
The poetry
I
club.
felt extremely out of the loop because this is a very anticipated interview for us. Like, we've been talking about doing this, but I didn't know, like, exactly who you were, and they did. A lot of other people did. I just felt really out the loop, and then when I found, like, your stuff, I was like, dang, like, this guy's really good. Yeah. I got a chance to listen to, like, the majority of your music, and I feel like there was some sort of shift. Like, I don't know, maybe, like, found your sound or something. Like, what's your, I guess, growth been like?
Yeah.
In the evolution of it?
I would say, honestly, probably within the last 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
I just been stacking a lot of records.
Okay.
So initially, when I rebranded, I started dropping old records. You know, because the records I had just sitting to the side, I wanted to go ahead and get them out.
Mm-hmm.
But while I was getting those out, you know, people was fucking with them. They're like, yo, I like this. This is hard. But the whole time, I'm like, you don't even know. Like, you don't know like, I got a whole wave of music coming out. That, it's just I need to get these records out the way first. So I took the time to get those out the way. Now those are out the way, I can start dropping shit that, you know, I really feel like I fuck with.
Do you feel like something, like, clicked?
Over time, yeah.
Yeah.
It kind of, you got to get out your own way. Like, as an artist, if you try to just be hard every time, like, you trying to do some hard shit, like, anticipating your next move, like, that's where you fucking up. You got to create. Like, you got to just sit down and create. But then while you're creating, if you want to do it on a professional level, you got to think about the people.
Okay.
Like, what do they want to hear? You know, so, like, if you're trying to give your all every song, you're kind of moving backwards. Like, you got to give your all when it counts. When you're making a hit record, you gotta go pure analytics. Like, what does a hit record sound like?
Okay.
You know, what do people put into a hit record? Why is it a hit record? And then from there, you got to take that information you collected and put it into the music while you create.
Yeah. Nice little recipe.
Yeah.
I like it. Like, you, like, find the system, what people want to listen to, but make it yours.
Exactly.
Okay.
So do you feel like before, like, you were trying to go hard on every song and then kind of soften up a bit?
Too hard.
Okay.
Too hard. You know, you asked me about any song I did, like, I would have told you, like, nah, it's the hardest shit I've ever done.
Yeah.
You know, and it's like, looking back on it, it's like, you always want to feel like that, but you never want every song to be like, oh, I'm rapping the fastest, the best I can. Like, I'm giving the most punchlines, so every song don't need that.
That makes sense.
I will say, like, as being a genuine fan, like, I feel like you were rapping a lot more. Like, when I first found your music, like, I was like, I heard you rapping a lot more, and now I feel like you've eased back from that.
So which vibe you like?
So which vibe? Yeah.
Which one of your vibes you like the best? I know, but it's like his name matches his vibe though. Ride My Vibe.
Yeah.
I see how he started on this vibe. Now he on this vibe. So which one you like the best, or do you just?
It's kind of like a roller coaster, bro. You know,
Ride
it's like
my
you're gonna,
vibe.
yeah, bro. Like you're gonna have different seasons of different moods. You know, so I'm kind of putting like those moods into each song. Like in a studio session, a typical session, I don't go in like, okay, I'm gonna knock out 20 R&B songs, or I'm gonna do 10 rap songs. It's just whatever we feeling. Like in the moment, like I'll just come in and just start creating.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's been both the whole time.
Just
It ain't like
both,
you just
yeah.
been rap and then you switched over to that. It's been both.
It's been both, yeah. Which really, I've been doing more R&B now. You know, just being mindful of it. Because if I'm in the studio or we're vibing, we putting some shit together, like I'll tend to gravitate towards rap just by nature.
Yeah.
But now I'm trying to open up the, expansion of the mind. Just always remembering, like, I don't have to do one sound every time.
Yeah.
You know, and that's why I enjoy, like, the producers I work with, too. Shout out to my boy, Roche. He over there.
Hey.
Camera cam. Hold on, let's bring Roche up. Let's bring Roche in for a minute,
Try to
man.
get in.
Me and
Shout
Roche-
out.
Yeah, we got some hit records, man. Go ahead and pop your shit real quick, bro.
Yo, what's good? I found him just on Instagram. I joined some Instagram live, and you were playing some records. You were debuting them, and I hit him up. He just DM'd me. I followed him back, and we made so many records. We have probably 50 to 100 records.
How long have y'all been working together?
It's like a year.
Okay.
Go ahead and plug your Instagram so people.
Oh yeah, go follow me, Roshan20_ on Instagram.
Yeah.
Sir.
Get them in there.
I like that.
But yeah, we got hits, man. Shout
How
out
long
to
have you
us.
been making music for?
Honestly, like a little bit over 10 years, you know,
Okay.
but as far as like profession, I had to figure out what I was really want to do, you know, because I was just putting records out, just putting songs out.
Okay.
Didn't really have a formula, just loved making music, loved dropping shit. Love seeing people's reaction, even though I'd act like I ain't really. You know, it's like I'd be fishing for the compliments, but then when they tell me, like, I'm like, oh, I appreciate you, bro. But
Gotta
on the
remain
inside,
humble.
I'm like, yeah, like, you know.
You know, you gotta remain humble. That humility.
That's
Yeah,
what
got
boosts
to.
you though. That's what
Yeah.
make you better.
But you have to rebrand. I rebranded to Ride My Vibe like 2 years ago.
Okay.
And after that, like, you know, I had some good playmakers in the situation with me that helped me figure it all out.
When it comes to artists from the city, like the word progression, like was like in my mind for you because I was like, I've just literally seen it in the past couple of years. I was like,
Yeah.
you've made some big moves and came a long way. So I'm really proud of you.
Thank you. I'm proud of you too, Cole.
Flowers. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm proud of you too.
How did you guys know each other?
Actually through my homegirl Tiff. So like I had seen her share some of his stuff, and I like, you know what I mean. I'm like, once you share some good shit, I'm gonna go look you up. And then like we just connected from there because like I started posting his music too. I'm like, if you make good music, I'm gonna share it.
Yeah.
So you found him through being a fan of his music?
Yeah, I mean genuinely,
That's cool.
like my homegirl was his friend, and so I was just like, hey, what's up? Send me some. I'm like I like getting exclusive, so I'm like, hey,
You
can
do.
you send me
Send me
send me some songs?
You be having a good playlist. I ain't gonna lie.
She got that
curator.
shit. Cole the curator.
That's what I do.
Curator.
What was your inspiration behind Tamed? Is there like a certain bad bitch in mind?
Is there a certain
Spicy.
bad bitch in mind? Honestly, when I made Tame, I think it was kind of like a rule book, right? Like, for women, it was like expressing how women feel and how men, like a lesson for the men, like for them to understand certain shit. Like, especially being in Atlanta, right? You see a lot of people trying to tame a bad bitch.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They're trying to tame a bad bitch, but the thing is about a bad bitch, right? Modern day definition, a bad bitch can go anywhere she pleases and be a bad bitch, right?
She's a lioness.
You're not the only nigga to putting her on a yacht. You know what I'm saying? You're not the only nigga buying her bags. You take that shit away, she gonna find another nigga that's gonna cater to it. So it's like, if you feel like you got this reign over her because she's a bad bitch, but she's your bad bitch, and you try to, you know what I'm saying? Like, ain't nobody wants to be tamed.
Nobody want that.
Don't nobody want to be tamed. So it's like, you got to just be easy.
So
Like, you
your
got
writing process for that song, like
Yeah.
who's POV? Because like when I listen to it, I feel like you was thinking about the girls. This one's
Yeah,
for
I was
us.
thinking
for the
about the.
bitches.
This
Yeah.
one's for us.
I was thinking about the women, you know, because more so like even though it is kind of like a rule book for the men, like to learn how to juggle a bad bitch, it's still more so for the woman because it makes the experience more enjoyable. Like if the men understand, like, okay, don't try to do this, don't be so tight, don't be trying to, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
unless that's
I
your,
agree.
if that's your woman or if that's your wife, that's different. But if y'all just dating,
If y'all just kicking it, you can't put no rules on
My
it.
guy brought that Tennessee language to Atlanta. That's what it is.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They're real
yeah.
gentlemen, like
Yeah,
you Mr. Gentlemen's out here.
gotta treat them right.
Do you think a bad bitch could be
Who, me?
Depending on what Tamed is.
I think so.
They can.
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna say
Not
it like
all,
this.
not all of them
in
can
like
be
what
tamed, but they
capacity?
can be tamed.
Like in what
I'm gonna speak it
way?
like this.
Shit.
Every
My
girl want to
prime
be a
example,
wife.
Look at Jay-Z and Beyonce.
Not every girl does want to be a wife.
Okay. Most women want to be a wife because
I
I
would
mean,
say
like, not every
mostly.
woman think the same. So you're right. Let me say, but he just said, "Can you tame a bad bitch?"
Yes.
Most women,
But
most
what
bad
does
bitches
tame
still want to be a wife.
Look like.
What does tamed look like?
Yeah, like what is that? When y'all say taming someone, what does that look like?
All right, tamed like coming into a bigger arena, right? Like being in Tennessee, like Benji was saying, it's a lot of people that make music, but it's not too many people that's like want to do it professionally in a serious way, you know? So looking at it from that perspective, you're not going to run into too many people that's like sharing that same light, you know, as far as just the same grind or like every day, all day, like focused, driven, putting that energy into the craft. So being in a place like that, you feel like you kind of master it once you do lock in and you stay focused. But then you go somewhere like Atlanta, it's a musical city. You know, I've met over 100 artists that are, you know, probably working just as hard or harder than I do because I'm going to sleep. They're not,
Right.
You know what I mean? I'll take a nap.
grind
They're still
nonstop.
up. Yeah, and
I
it's
love it
like
out
seeing
here.
that, it's like you got to really keep your shit rolling because if you don't, you're going to end up falling behind. Even if you take 2-3 months off, no music, no
You
sound.
can take a weekend off
Yeah,
and
you
just
gone.
slacking.
Yeah, you gone. Because somebody else didn't take that weekend off. They kept dropping throughout those months. You took the downtime. They pushed through their depression while you talked about yours. Like being a reason why you're not doing something. So it's like you got to keep
Go ahead, keep
going.
preaching, keep
Yeah,
preaching.
you know, like you can't let shit get in the way. Because if you do, you're going to have to start over every time.
I'm about to take heed.
Can't listen to that bad
I'm
voice
over
in your
here
head
like,
telling you what you
noted.
can't do
Do you feel
when you
like-
can do it.
Do you feel like the music nowadays affects people's mental like that?
I definitely do.
Like the music you make, what type of feel are you trying to have the listener feel?
Ooh, that's.
I would say, yeah, that's a good question. I would say I definitely promote a good mood, like a positive mood, even in like music that's a little more treacherous or raunchy. Like, you know what I mean? I'm still promoting like that good outcome, like the good feeling. And at the end of the day, it's like while I'm, I guess, mood swinging on the track. So if I got a song that's a real low vibrational song, it's because I'm wanting people to feel what I was feeling in that moment.
Okay.
But at the end of the day, it's like that's not going to create the vibe of what's going on in my career. You know, it's just you're going to be able to see where I'm at. And if I take a crazy loss and I go make a song about it, I don't want to hide that song just because I'm like, man, that shit was like some real lower energy shit. Yeah. I want to put it out so you can still feel that. But you're going to know what I represent just by the overall goal of the song, like what I'm really trying to get to.
I like that.
You know, so definitely pushing positivity. You
Pushing
know what I'm saying?
positivity.
Pushing positivity. Yeah, but pushing positivity, man, making people feel good. You know, making sure everybody know bad bitches don't want to be tamed. That type of energy. So,
What's been your favorite cities you done been to?
Favorite cities.
Like you done did your promotion in and all that, and you love the city.
I would say Atlanta for sure, because I've seen the most success out of Atlanta.
Yeah, you can't choose Atlanta
Yeah,
though. That's of course.
You said that's
of course
a given.
Yeah, that's a
like
given.
when people saying who's the number one rapper, but you can't
Like where
say
you
Drake.
like to where you like to hop,
You know what I'm saying?
where you like to hop on that bird? Where you like to
that.
hop on that bird and go
Yeah.
to and like just go run around the city, hand out stuff,
Surprisingly-
get your name out.
Surprisingly, Cincinnati. And crazy thing is, my boy Raj, he's in Cincinnati. I was out there for like 4 or 5 days, had no idea. Bro. I think we even talked when I was out there, bro, like FaceTime and some more shit.
Dude.
And yeah, I had no idea he was in Cincinnati. But like the vibe there, like the energy's good.
Yeah.
Everybody feels good there. Like it's
gonna
not
talk more.
nothing
I wanna-
crazy
I wanna-
going on
I
out
wanna
there. Like
go there.
you know,
I
so
wanna
I
go
definitely
there.
say Cincinnati, Detroit. You know, Detroit's a get money city.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
Do you
it's
have a
like,
favorite Detroit rapper?
That was gonna be
honestly,
my next.
yeah,
favorite
honestly,
three.
I can't say I'm a fan of people's moments. I'm a fan of
Okay.
moments that people have. Like
That's
some
what it
people
is,
have a highlight. Like for instance, like if we talking Detroit, like 42 Doug dropping Palm Angels. You know what I'm like?
Yeah.
That was a moment for him, but
Yeah.
it's like that was a favorite moment of his for me.
Yeah.
So I can't say 42 Doug's my favorite
Favorite
Detroit
rapper,
rapper,
yeah.
but it's like I enjoyed that moment, like feeling that
You
energy
felt
with
that,
him.
yeah.
You know, so like certain things like that, like I can say is cool.
Nice. Yeah.
Shout out BFB to Pac-Man.
Yes.
Oh yeah, that's my dude.
Yeah, I fuck
He's
with bro.
funny.
Aren't you going to Toronto soon? Mm-hmm. What are you headed out there for?
Some undisclosed activities.
Yeah.
But some business too though. A lot of good shit. Toronto got a good scene, and you know when it comes down to music too, it's like opening up a market in a different country. You kind of got an advantage because not too many people that look like you or talk like you is in that area. So whenever you stand out, you really the unicorn. Yeah. Everybody loves unicorns.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? People overlook horses all the time.
Now I'm so nosy.
Yeah, be nosy.
No, about why? Because you said undisclosed.
Yeah, we'll talk about that later.
Okay. So you're talking about a unicorn. What do you think, like, what separates you? Like, what do you feel separates you the most? Especially since you've, like, worked with someone that a lot of people compare you to. Like, what's the key separation?
I would say probably the energy behind the music, you know, because like it's not always what you're saying, it's about the energy you're giving somebody while you're saying it, you know what I mean? Like there's a difference between somebody asking you something and somebody telling you something, you see what I mean? So on my music, I feel like 9 times out of 10 I'm making you question certain things about yourself while I'm telling you things about mine, you know what I mean? So it's like it's like a dual reality, like you're getting my perception and it's drawing something about your perception out of you that you might not really know. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like I might say something. Drama. Like I might say something, you know, just symbolizing like this is what a hating ass nigga do. Yeah. And a hating ass nigga gonna sit there and be like, damn, I do that shit all the time. I probably shouldn't do that no more because listen to what he said. Like that's the truth.
That's how how your music get big.
Yeah, it makes people feel shit.
And I love your futures. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like the ones I done heard, they all been Tennessee rappers. I love that you got Tennessee rappers.
At first it was, because I was like, okay, you know, huh?
The climb.
The what?
The climb.
Oh, the climb, yeah. Like I want people to really feel like, you know, if I'm from Tennessee, you know, I want to kind of shed light on that area. You know what I mean? Like I don't want to just pop out.
Memphis.
You know, it's like I could have just came out and grabbed features from anybody in the game. Yeah. You know, but it's like for one, also the relationships. Like when I worked with Don Tripp.
That's the one I was going to ask you about. Yeah. That was the main one. I was like, how'd you link up with him?
Yeah, with Don, crazy. It was honestly my boy Huey P. Shout out Huey P. He did like a lot of my first few videos actually, and we still work to this day. But Huey P, he actually hit me up and he was just like, yo, you want to work with Don Tripp? I'm talking to Logan. Shout out DJ Logan Garrett. That's his DJ. Yeah. And he was like, I'm talking to Logan right now. Don wants you to, you know, he wants you to shoot the offer, like whatever you want to do. So I was like, all right, cool. I ain't gonna say the number, but it was cool. Like it showed love. Decent. So I was like, yeah, I appreciate that because he didn't have to do that, but he did it. You know, we came through, did the song. Song was great. Hit him up about the video. I think we did it in Atlanta. He came down to Atlanta. Yeah. We did the video. I think he got a Dirty Glove Bastard interview too. Then kind of talked about didn't talk about the song, but talked about what he had going on there. So it's like, seeing how everything came together was very synchronized. Like good for me and him too, you know. But
how you get the PRE?
Honestly, my boy Grove. Shout out to Grove Hero. Solid individual. Okay. You know, I can say too, like everything that he does as far as what you might see online or like what you see about Grove as a personality. That's who he is off the camera too. Yeah. You know, he showed me love at times he didn't have to.
No fake.
Put me in situations to introduce to people. Shout out E too. Fuck with E. Both of them put me in positions too, like to meet people and do different things that, you know, it might not have been as easy to do on my own. Yeah. You know, threw me some promo, this and that. But yeah, shout out to Grove, bro. He connected.
Shout out to everybody. Yeah. Shout out to everybody. I like that. You got big help. A lot of people love you. Sound like. Yeah.
And it's just from being genuine, too. Like, you know, because a lot of people, too, even if you got a bag, a lot of people's approach is like, what can you do for me? You know, like, even with the bag, it's still like, what can you do for me? Yeah. But my approach is more so like, what can I do for you? Exactly. And coming into life with that personality and like that kind of charisma, people don't see you as like a handout ass person. Exactly. You know, because if you always got your hand out or you looking out for yourself, like, what can I do to get to the next level? It's like, what can I do to help other people get to the next level? Because if they get there before I do, that's even better. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Totally
like,
agree
exactly.
With
that. Yeah. Because can't everybody make that climb to the top? Mm-hmm. And we all gonna need shoulders to stand on top of. Exactly. I'll be at the bottom. Just come back and get me.
When you feel that mindset of like
Some
what
people
can I
don't
do
think
for
like
you?
that.
Because like when you move that way, I feel like it also just like makes you better as an individual. I think it makes the work more organic and more fun.
It does.
How do you interact with your fans? I don't know if y'all saw this recently, but Doja Cat was being like incredibly rude to some of her fans on social media. They were saying like they called themselves like kittens. And she's like, "Do not call yourselves that. That's dumb." And then they said like they love her, and she was like, "I don't love y'all. I don't even know y'all." So
yeah, it's kind of backwards. But Doja Cat, you know, she's different.
Yeah,
she got a
I've been
reason.
say she can do it.
yeah, they gonna stand.
That's weird why she can do it, but she can do
Me
it.
over here sticking. I'm sticking.
And then all those kids
I don't
come
care
like,
if she don't love me.
"We're still kids."
Yeah, but yeah.
So
as far
y'all
as
saying so
connecting
she
with-
ain't losing nothing.
Nah, she's not.
Her name talked about though.
But as far as connecting with fans, though, like I look at my fans like gold, you know, because if you don't have any fans, you can be the hardest, you can be the hottest, you can look the best, be the coolest, jump the fastest, or jump the highest, run the farthest. But it's like without the fans cheering you on, it's like nobody's gonna know who you are.
Yeah.
You know, you can do all the marketing in the world, but even if you market to everybody, but nobody's a fan of you, what does that do? You just wasted your money. So I treat my fans like gold. You know, even with responding to messages, you know, I might see like some little kid tag me in some shit. He's like, "Bro, oh my God, like it's my birthday. Can you post me today?" You know, I might post him just because like to him, he don't understand like, well, bro, I charge for promo, this and that. Nigga's 14. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, let me post a little nigga. Yeah, I ain't losing no fans over this. Let me post him and tell him happy birthday. Like, you got to be personal because if you overlook each person, you know, it's a lot different. Sometimes it can be bigger than that. Like if you got a big moment going on, you might not be able to see each person. You might not be able to connect with each fan. But if they know you love them, you know, and you fuck with them and you're very appreciative, then.
Or if you give them that little hope of, oh, he answered that one. He might answer mine one day type.
Exactly.
So,
I feel like
just keep that hope up there.
On social media, I love that. Like, there's artists that I didn't expect to actually respond. Like, even Bia, like, that's somebody, a big rapper. It's just on TikTok. She actually liked my comment. Just something as simple as that.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, you pay attention. You interact with your fans.
They're watching.
Yeah, she's watching. Or Shorty, he always reposts like somebody who posts his music on his page.
How many of your fans believe in aliens though?
A lot.
Ooh.
Do you?
A lot of them. Do I believe in aliens? Honestly, I could show you some shit that will blow your mind.
I want to see it because I don't believe in aliens.
Yes?
Ever said that it's been true.
So
Anytime somebody has ever said that, it's always been true.
It's true.
Always.
So you seen some alien activity?
I've seen some things.
Like,
No alien
I've
activity
seen some
though.
things.
So
I'm gonna keep it a
so
buck.
is the
You
world
in the
round or
entertainment
flat?
industry. Have you seen some weird shit
Oh yeah.
in the entertainment center?
Yeah.
Is the world round or flat? This table flat.
this isn't the world.
See, I used to be on some the world is flat type shit.
Thank you.
No way.
Stay on it.
But-
Stay on it.
No way.
But let me tell you this though. I feel like it was me going against the grain because I started thinking about like everything that we've been lied to about, which I'm gonna keep it plain so it don't get censored, you know. But
Being
it's
lied
like,
to about.
yeah, but it's like you know,
Exactly.
we've been
We've lied to
a lot
about
of things,
everything.
So it's like it's what is the truth been told, but I also thought about it. It's like, what would the error be in telling people, yo, the world's flat? There's no right or wrong to that. So it's like I believe there's certain things that we have been lied to about, but why would they lie about the earth being flat?
But the
Okay,
earth
what
the
about
earth
this-
went around until the 1900s.
Oh my goodness.
What about this recent press conference? We already know what they said in the press conference.
Yeah.
About confirming what they confirmed.
What's your inside
Do you
story?
believe them?
I believe that they've known things.
We're gonna keep it as vague as
I've
possible.
been doing this
it's
for a
vague.
minute. Like,
Yeah, they've known things way before we know them, but also you got to look at it from this standpoint too.
15 years.
As a government or as a person of power, right? Which in their case, a collective group of people holding a powerful position. Can you go downstairs to your kids and tell them, like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm fucked up right now. You know what I mean? Like, you're not gonna go downstairs and tell your kids everything that's going on
It
in
would
your
create
life.
mass
That's
hysteria.
bad. Exactly. So if they came out and was like, we're just gonna be honest, we just saw 3 UFOs and I don't know what the fuck. Like, where-
can you? We
Y'all-
just
y'all
saw
have
the
a good
nation
one.
reacted to COVID, like mass hysteria. People were like hoarding toilet
you know what I'm
paper.
saying?
So
That was a test, bro.
There is no aliens.
Yeah. So it's like,
There is no.
they've known. I feel like they've known for a while,
There's
and
lasers aimed at the planet.
If
No,
you
it ain't.
if you paid
Are-
attention during COVID, they said that they were about to do this.
I think
All I'm gonna say.
I think they've known
Story.
for a while and just decided to announce it now to like
early COVID,
fake
they said they were
distraction
about
of other
to do
things.
this.
I'm gonna try to find somewhere. I ain't gonna.
I want to hear stories, insight on this flat Earth.
I think that is the absolute most ridiculous concept, and I cannot believe that in 2023 there are still flat earthers out there with all this technology and science.
But
feel like
before
I argued about
1909,
this
there
already.
wasn't no
I feel like I argued about
round
this already.
earthers.
The way up here.
Okay.
We did. That's what I was talking about because I just can't believe that.
What is that?
I don't know.
Exactly.
You tell me. We both know.
Exactly. We ain't gonna talk about it, but
see.
I mean,
Where's that at?
what is that?
Where is that located?
Undisclosed. In America. In America.
I done seen shit like that before. I don't believe in no alien.
I ain't gonna lie. When I was in Hawaii, I camped on the edge of a cliff, and I don't know if it was the shrooms or if it was the Hawaii, like where I was at. The sky broke out into a grid. I swear to goodness. Maybe that could be a spec from your camera.
That's the government fucking with y'all.
Well, you know, apparently they recently, like the government's recently, like put some sort of like war machine next to I think North Korea right now or something. And it's not really being talked about. So maybe this is just kind of like a.
I've seen
cover
some similar shit.
Yeah.
Up.
And then the thing is, in person too, we're not gonna get too deep into it, but in person, it gets closer. That's all I will say.
Man.
That's all I will say. It gets closer.
I done seen some crazy shit like that too, though.
Oh yeah.
That's his own video.
It gets closer.
I done seen some crazy shit like that. Land in the field in Cali. I done seen plenty of shit like that, but it's
You
lights.
said land in a field?
Lane.
Oh, I was like, what do you see land in a field?
Camping in a field in Cali. I done seen crazy lights like that before. It's lights.
You ever seen something do this, bro? We're gonna get off of it after this, but watch. Look at
Watch
this.
this shit.
No.
That's off his phone where he was.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Man, that's
No.
light. That's on
No,
lights.
that's not.
Hey,
Listen too, bro.
hey,
I'm scared right
Google that Chinese kid that made the stairways to heaven.
now. What?
Exactly.
Anyway,
Have y'all seen that?
back
pull it
to
up-
our
pull
regular
it up while
scheduled
they talk.
program.
So you
Man.
still don't believe in them? I
No.
think it's vain. I think it's really vain.
I
to
do not believe in no damn alien.
I saw this TikTok.
My great grandmama didn't tell me about one. My great grandmama didn't tell me about one.
Well, we learn new things as time progresses.
Nobody's been
I
abducted
mean, I'm still
by.
a child of God, but I'm like,
Well, okay.
we really
about
think
it, though.
God only made us.
What?
Aliens.
That's how I feel.
Aliens.
I was gonna say, do you believe it? You can say aliens or you can say extraterrestrials. You know what I mean?
You said
Hey, extra out of here.
I just said it again.
Hey, but nah, I mean, I
listen,
feel
I
what
saw
people
this
think.
thing.
I feel what y'all mean, but
I
Ain't
saw
no
this
way.
thing on TikTok where this girl was saying that, you know, if the aliens wanted to come mess with us, they could have came and done with that.
Exactly. So why
think,
say
they haven't?
I think because, let me finish my thought. So I think that, like, if, you know, the Earth implodes on itself, it'll affect all the other things that are out there in the universe. And so the aliens are coming here to be like, hey, y'all need to get y'all stuff together with this global warming thing because y'all about to mess all of us
They
up
don't
and we
speak
can't
English.
have that. I think that's what it is.
man,
There's my concept.
each planet out there is made
Okay.
to make this flat Earth rotate the way it needs to not tilt over. It's magnets.
over.
It's magnetic
Tilt
fields and all.
over.
I mean, the South Pole is what hold us in. It's the South Pole,
Tree.
the ice cap.
Tree.
You can't get past. It's the
Oh
coldest.
my
It's the coldest
gosh.
place in the motherfucking world.
That's where Santa lives.
So what's your
Yeah.
most memorable
You can't
moment
get through there.
in your
Nobody's
career?
Just
never
about to ask
explored
that.
it.
That's the only question I was staring at.
A
to
mob
get-
thing?
Yeah, to get off of this. I was like, that's the only question I was staring at to move on.
Most memorable.
So far, I mean, I know
Yeah.
you're still advancing, but right now,
I gotta think about this. Most memorable moment.
whether it be a performance or your favorite song you've done.
Shooting the podcast with NAP.
You know what I'm saying?
That's right. Hey, I knew it was coming
This
out.
moment ain't over yet, though, so I can't. It's
Okay,
still a moment.
We're gonna put this one in the books,
we in
though.
the moment. Yeah,
Yes.
thanks. Let's see. I would probably say one would be I did a back to school giveaway for the
Okay.
kids. I did it actually in Morristown, and
I love
that was
that.
a great feeling. You
To
know,
come
'cause-
back home and do something.
Yeah, yeah, and just to realize, cause I'll never forget. Actually, I think it was Huey P that told me. He was saying like, bro, this will be like a great feeling. And if I'm lying on you, Huey, if it was somebody else, my bad. But somebody told me that it would be a great feeling, like even though like you're not doing it for that, but while you're doing it or in the moment, there's like just you'll get like the greatest feeling you've ever felt in your life, and seeing people like once you realize like what things can do for other people, you know, because it's like giving away school supplies, this and that. I think we gave out like over like 500 backpacks, like everything, every school supply needed, and to watch like how many people you're positively affecting when I could be promoting something else, you know what I mean? But like seeing like how you can make people feel good, even though it's like momentary, you know, it's like they're gonna use these pencils, erasers, they're gonna break, they're gonna be over with, but at the same time,
they might
like
lose it,
but it's like you're helping these people save money, and like I said, it might be small to me, but to them, somebody it could have been a major
big
thing.
To somebody else.
Like somebody might have really not had nothing at all to get their kids any school supplies, and now they load it up for free. So it's like to see that and see that happen, like that was a big thing for me.
How do you
Like,
think
like
modern trap music is affecting like the younger generation? Or is it actually making an impact?
I would say it's half and half. It depends, you know, for one, what you're promoting, you know, because for me, it's like I'm always promote like some get money shit. You know, if I'm rapping, like I'm not gonna promote nobody to go crash out. You know, I might promote emotion, you know, or talk about a situation where somebody did crash out or somebody felt or I felt like crashing out. But I'm not gonna promote you. Like I'm not gonna say you a bitch if you don't go back and get it back. Like you know what I mean, or this and that, because people's gonna listen. And prime example, I told I'm not gonna use no names, but I told a good friend of mine. You know, he asked me for some advice. I loosely gave him some advice, and that advice got him shot. You know what I mean? So then I thought about it from that day, and this is a while back, but I thought about it, and I was like, damn. Something I said so loosely, I didn't realize like my words had that much power to where he's gonna go do what I'm telling him to do, and it wasn't nothing like on no action or this and that. It's just that's the way that situation played out, and I thought about it. It's like, damn, I got to be careful what I tell somebody because I'm just chilling. I'm giving you advice about, you know, go do this and that, and then boom, it could have went south for him, like way bad, and it's like, you know how bad I would have felt, you know. So it's like things like that. You got to be careful what you promote to people because you never know what the outcomes are gonna be for somebody else. Might have been victorious for you, but they're not you. So you got to kind of always be biased when it comes to giving advice and just, you know, to each his own.
Your voice.
So that was a pretty good question to segue in. LA and Choppa just recently came to the city and did a piece in the streets.
Shout out Denzel Grant.
Yeah. What do you think about events like that? Like, because his music, you know, slept me out.
Yeah. He didn't perform it.
He didn't perform it.
Asked.
That's the anthem.
They asked for it.
So, or her question, you know, like the younger generation have an effect on their music, but he came out and did Peace in the Streets. He's promoting something positive. You know, how do you feel about things like that? Would you do an event like that?
Yeah, I would, because I believe it's positive, you know, but also, too, even with, like, people's music, right? It's a lot of, it was a song, it's still in the vault, so y'all won't know it, but it's a song I was talking about, the shit we promoting, like, it's killing the kids, but honestly, I can't help that. It's just the way I be feeling. You know what I mean? So for most people, if you relate that to most people, you can't help where they came from, what they're influenced by, how they be feeling. So it'd be fake as hell for them to be like, hey, kids, put the guns down, this and that. That's not what they live or believe. So it's like you can't necessarily put it on each person. Like if you build your own platform and you got your own voice, you can't force another man to use it one way because it's like you promote whatever you want. You did that. You built the following. You do whatever you want. But what I can say is you can also educate yourself to see how impactful your reach is and see how you feel about that.
And
you
then,
know, like,
and change it if it's...
Yeah, like go like talk to the moms that's telling their kids, like, or telling you about their kids, like, yeah, my son used to always listen to you. He went and crashed out when he was 13.
Oh, damn.
Went got, you know what I'm saying? Like, went and did this and that, but, like, there's too far of a detachment from that. So it's like take time to actually process, like, what you're encouraging people to do, and like if you don't see nothing wrong with it, I'm not judging, you know.
So Trina, Elena, I actually did not get to make it to Peace in the Streets. So how was it?
Super, super, super cool. Yes. Very, 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 very hot. I thought I was gonna pass out at one point.
Nah, it was lit, though.
Great
it was so much fun.
Nah, it was
I was
fun.
like, I feel like I
Hey, it
really
was
missed
a
out on
great
it.
turnout,
So much
too.
fun.
It was way bigger than what I thought, too. And the little location was prime.
Who were the little girl dancers? Like, I seen a little
Oh my
clips.
gosh, they were so good.
Oh, yeah, my
They
little
were.
cousin
I seen
was
a little
out there.
video. They were really adorable.
I got to bring my little brother out. It was our birthday weekend. It was a fun time. He enjoyed himself, but it was
I gotta make
extremely
sure I'm
hot.
at the
But he put
next
on a good show. It was a fun time. Like,
So,
it's good.
you plan on coming back home sometime?
Yeah.
Make some
for
music
sure.
with some local artists like
Yeah.
Benji and the gang?
Oh yeah. I talked to Benji actually. Like, we get on the phone, bro. Like,
A couple months ago.
yeah,
Like 2-3 months ago.
Shit,
It
we
was wild.
yeah.
It was wild.
But yeah, most definitely though, bro. 'Cause
Benji
it's
get you
like-
to the back to 10. We linking.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, cause I still be out there too, bro. I just
Okay.
don't. I just be in the shadows. You
Yeah,
know, like
that's
I
how
don't
you
really
gotta be.
Yeah, like I don't really be announcing it or like, yeah, I'm backing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I just get out there. And,
I heard you like to fuck with the stocks and the Bitcoin stuff. Did you do Bitcoin and all that, or just stock?
I did more like stocks or Bitcoin, forex, like cryptos.
Yeah,
But honestly, bro, I put all that shit to the side.
man, I did it.
I heard you had like a really high financial literacy.
Yeah,
Yeah, like you're like really good at like doing stuff like that.
I can be. You
Yeah.
know, but also too with things like that, it's like you gotta put emotion to the side. Because if you feel compassionate about something or like very passionate about a certain direction, you're like, oh, I feel like this is about to happen. You're moving the wrong way. Like when it comes to dealing with finances or investments, like you gotta go based off of pure data. You know, you gotta see what has the most probable factor for you to increase your money more so than what you feel in your gut.
Yeah.
Because you'll lose money every time. Like trading, forex, this and that. I've lost thousands of dollars from what I thought, like what I felt like. Oh, this is gonna be a great move. Made thousands of dollars too, but bro,
Yeah.
at the same time, like if you're
It's-
winning and losing, you know you're not gonna make as much as the guy that's slowly grinding and slowly
You
increasing.
just causing yourself stress.
Yeah, yeah.
Cause
You don't
You
want to be
ask him
stressed out.
something? No. Do you have any like pre-show rituals or habits that you do?
I used to like really, I just smoke and drink. You know,
Okay.
but kind of where I'm at now,
Okay,
it's
what-
like it's the job. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So it's kind of like the same way. Like if you're going into a job, you might not feel that good about going into a job, so you will do things like, oh, let me smoke before I go to work, or let me do this. But if you love what you do and it's your profession, you know, you kind of go into things like that with a clear mind, so you don't leave room for error. Like you don't want to get too high, get on stage, forget
Yeah.
shit. Like you don't want to drink and get drunk and end up promoting something that's not really your brand. You just drunk, feeling good, and you know.
Yeah, I've said in some
So-
sessions, I'm like, this nigga fucked up.
Yeah.
I used to never. I never like smoke on camera. I've recently started smoking before episodes, but I never can do it like while I'm filming. It gives me anxiety when I do.
Really?
Yeah, so I get what you mean.
Mm-hmm.
You said you too.
I need to.
When you
Oh,
do
yeah.
drink, like, what's your drink of choice? You're like a dark liquor, like,
I mean, I still drink
tequila.
though, just not really before shows. But I'm big on bourbon now.
bourbon.
I'm
Ooh,
big on bourbon. That's different
I
for
want to
me.
learn
Okay.
bourbons.
Oh, let me tell you, shout out Mossback, actually in Tennessee. It's a little distillery in Jeff City, Tennessee. I fuck
You're going to have to
with
give me
them
the
tough.
info.
I'm gonna give
Yeah.
you the info. They just made a pecan whiskey, and that pecan whiskey is literally the best alcoholic beverage in the world.
Okay.
I
Is it
said
like a
beverage, so
dessert?
you know, like
Like a dessert whiskey or.
it is. It's honestly, I drink it straight with ice.
I had
I'll-
something
See,
like that
that's why I like
recently.
bourbons, because, like, as long as it's just ice cold, I'm
Yeah.
straight.
But see, if you drunk that one though, you live in Tennessee, right?
Yeah.
Go to. I'm gonna send y'all the info. You got to go check them out.
We'll
And
definitely
then-
I will, for sure.
I'm right down the street.
Yeah.
I'm right down the
Yeah,
street.
yeah, but they got the best shit. You know what I'm saying? Best, like the pecan whiskey, hands down. It's number one. Like definitely, it's that.
Tree
I was about
tree.
to ask something that I forget. Oh, where do you get like your fashion like inspiration from,
Inspiration.
or like
Well,
I guess how you
honestly-
put stuff together?
Yeah, I used to wear a lot of black. You know, I still do
Mm-hmm.
sometimes, but now I'm trying to really dive deeper into colors. And like the way I put colors together, it's a little different. You know, like I might not put like an all red fit on, but in the same sense, it's like I'll have a splash of red, yellow, and then some black jeans. And then the shoes, it'll be kind of like, damn, do those shoes really match?
Period.
But they do.
Yeah.
You just
I
gotta
feel
see.
you.
You
I feel you.
gotta
You gotta
see
look at
how.
it.
I'm stepping.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You just gotta see how. It's like it might be the slightest
Put
touch.
that shit on.
I'm not out of my black phase yet. I'm like, this is too much color for me.
Yeah, I've been seeing color.
I'm like getting into wearing black recently. I just recently ordered an all black outfit. I usually always have colors on, but I feel like I'm going way more.
I'm trying to get into my more feminine side.
Oh yeah,
I got my last one.
Well, I think that's about all I have for you.
I got some.
Good questions.
Yeah. Anybody else have anything?
Boots and cats. We need a freestyle.
Oh no.
Boots and
Will you
cats.
Freestyle for us.
Yeah, who got a beat?
We making the beat with her.
Oh, y'all making a beat?
Yeah.
Okay.
She start.
All right, let's do it.
Wait, or Benji can do it.
Okay, yeah, anything.
Oh yeah.
Go off,
Anything.
Benji.
I like that.
Pull me up a future beat.
Okay.
Pull me up a future beat.
Yeah.
Get 'em.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah. I done came in this room with 2 bitches, but I left with 5 of them. All my niggas know that I'm a plug, so I'm a.
Hey,
that first,
you was sounding good
first
though.
line, yeah, that first line. Hold on, go ahead, run it back, Benji. Yeah. Okay.
Hey, can I get a tip up
Yeah.
here?
This ain't no pre-planned shit. Yeah. Okay.
I need champ.
Shitting on these niggas looking like a damn commode. I done came in this bitch with cola and roast. Popping in my corner cause you know I get it wrong. Hold on. I do what I want. I'm smoking marijuana. Got a bad bitch to the left and got a bad bitch to the right. Got a bad bitch in the back. She anxiety tripping. I told her it's gonna be alright. Hold on. Let me take this off so I can hear the beat proper. Yeah. Every time I hit the stage, I make them hoes go crazy. You know that I fucked your bitch. I probably fucked your lady. Got a bitch that's trying to film a movie. She look like Scorsese, and I told her I can't do that shit unless she with the 80s. Yeah, I'm about to go crazy. About to freestyle on this beat with Benji.
That was so good.
Hey.
My boy over there going crazy, spitting on the screen and some more shit. My nigga went crazy.
Spit everywhere. Spit.
Yeah,
See, I need a champ in this thing one time. I need it.
I'm never doing boots and cats again.
Yeah, nah.
I need boots and cats with champ.
Well,
Champ, can I get a boots and cats?
Does anybody else have
Can I
anything?
get a boots and cats?
We good?
So,
Tip Marley.
before we go, I know you're a writer too.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Look him up.
who's your favorite? Is there anybody you can unexclusively tell us about?
I can show you. There's some I will tell you about though that I've enjoyed working with. Quintelli. Quintelli's one. If y'all don't know Quintelli, go check him out.
Okay.
Dope R&B artist.
I do my.
You said you
research.
write for him.
Yeah. He writes his own shit too. He's a dope writer.
Yeah.
He wrote Catch a Body for Chris Brown with 5-Year Farm.
Okay.
It was on the Breezy Deluxe.
Yeah.
Yeah, he wrote that one. He's wrote a lot. He did a lot too. But yeah, I love writing for Quintelli because he got a great flow. Like as far as the way he puts music together, like he's easy to work with. And like anytime we've done any records, it's automatic. Like we'll put a record together in no time. And Sequoia, you know, that's my homegirl. Really my best friend in the music shit. She like my sister. You know what I'm saying? I love writing for her. Go check out Slow Motion. It's out right now. But yeah, I'll show you a couple. I'll just pull them up. Just don't say no names. Cause these are all pendings.
I'm excited.
Yeah, these are pending, so I can't say too much. This one, let me see. This one's a great one. I can't wait for this one to come out. I'll be able to tell the story about this one though after it comes out.
What I was looking at for a second.
Because we had to do like 7. I think total we had to do like 10 different variations of this song.
So you're in the process of that one now.
Yeah, it's good to go. I think we're waiting on the first person you see on there.
Yeah.
I'm waiting on his verse. His verse got to come back, but his reference is already on there. Shout out to Blank. Can't say who wrote his verse, but shout out to Blank.
Beyond proud of you.
Shit, it went crazy. Appreciate you. Oh, my dog. Yeah, that one's a tough one. We did on this one's. Let me see. I can't talk about this one either, but this one's gonna be a good one. I'll show this one to y'all. Actually, hold on. It's my second quarter. Yeah, this one right. Actually, hold on. I know what I can do. Y'all bear with me, man. Oh yeah.
Homie.
You telling me to rap it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll talk about this off.
All right.
We'll talk about this off.
Boom. That's raps for not another podcast. All right, we're done.
Ridemyvibe. Go check him out.
Thank you so much.
No problem.
Drake so cute this beat.
Yes, sir.
I'm really glad I got to do this.
My dogs. Yeah, I mean,
I love Not Another Podcast, man. It's my favorite podcast in the world.